shall we? Alfred Okeligwe is, how can I describe Alfred now? Sports ambassador, sports journalist, sports analyst, sports enthusiast, call it whatever. Alfred, good to have you join us on the show.
Oh, good. It's always a pleasure to be here. And, nice seat you have there.
I also love the hat. It's just like I'm putting it on tonight. Alfred, good to have you on the program. Alfred, you've been following the league so well. I don't think we've ever had a league this competitive.
This can be likened to call it a classic ending. 2 games to go, and everybody is at the edge of their seat. The story is that, and what gives you that feel is that 2 of the teams at that top are looking to win it for a long time. Wiki Tourist in the race, Rangers International, their story is even more compelling. 32 years and counting. They've not tasted it. When it started, it was like, no, Rangers. We know that before the end of the season, 5 games to go, you begin to look for them on the log, and this is 2 games to go. And they are still in with a shout. And the interesting thing is, Abeokuta against a team that in the first round they beat 4-1. It's just poised to be something different. It's really, if you're not following the Nigerian Premier League, I know there's
not that time you should follow. But if you lose this story, if someone else should tell you this story, it's very difficult.
Whoever wins this league, the story is going to be a bestseller. Whoever, the way the league is poised now, whoever wins this one, because everybody's got a story to tell. Wiki Tourist left it. 1 draw at home against Luby Stars, it just changed all of the stories.
Season. I tell you, Alfred. And if you look at it, the 3 teams going in for the title, they are playing teams that either need a win or play for respect. Enugu Rangers, Ikorodu.
You want to talk of Rivers United? This was a team that the manager was shown the yellow card. If
3
matches. If you don't do this, you are out. It's that compelling.
That just transformed the season for them. Let's let you see fixtures, match day, 37 fixtures in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Alfred just told you that if you're not following the story, there's no better time to start following football in Nigeria. Match day 37 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Heartland will take on Kano Pillars. Heartland also fighting relegation. They're trying to, survive the drop. El Kanemi will take on Plateau United. Ikorodu United will play Enugu Rangers. They have said, look, we will spoil the party for Coach Ibama and his team. So that tells you how important that game is. They will be hosting Enugu Rangers. Sunshine Stars will play Warri Wolves. Warri Wolves, this is the time. They need to win now, or we start saying what's going on. I'll get back to Alfred very soon on that. Shooting Stars and Wiki Tourists. Can Wiki Tourists go to Ibadan and do the unthinkable? You see, and they also won the title. Now look at Rivers United and Abia Warriors. Abia Warriors started the season so well. Went about 8 games unbeaten, 9 games unbeaten, and was saying that this is the team to follow. What a story. Now they're fighting relegation. I just love this league. That's why we will take on Aqua United FC. Ifeanyi Ubah will clash with Enyimba International, and the Niger Tornadoes will play MFM.
Interesting for Ifeanyi Ubah and Enyimba. Both teams are in the cup, in the Federations Cup, semi-finals of the Federations Cup, and this is an opportunity to try and test when it comes to let's see who will get it at the end of the day. This is the phase 1. In England they're talking about the Manchester derby in the EFL Cup. They played in the league now.
Now they are meeting again.
So these guys, they will have more. I'm sure they will be tired of each other.
But yeah, particularly, when we have this rental there is a very interesting when it's either Atlanta Enyimba or Ifeanyi Ubah Enyimba or Abia Warriors Enyimba or Rangers. When it's Rangers, it even goes beyond the match. But let's talk about the danger Ikorodu United can be to this Enugu Rangers title.
Now, the Ikorodu United team is a team that when they played at the Unicon Stadium, they didn't, I think, for them, they didn't settle down on time. Now, in the Ikorodu, the Unicon Stadium, they were dropping points. They will score and concede at home. More often than not, they also lose. When they now change venue and move to the MK Abiola Stadium, I don't know what happened. Perhaps maybe the players, the pressure that they are subjected to at the Unicon Stadium.
They just has a lot of history to its name.
They just more relaxed. If you ask me, more relaxed, saw some of their game, and they've claimed some big scalps there. Kano Pillars, Enyimba International, one of them. For this one, they say they don't want to lie down. They just fall down and let Rangers run over them. But it's interesting to see. Met the Rangers team today.
Okay.
Flew in from Enugu. They flew in from Enugu. They didn't want the stress of
the road let's trip. Be on ground now.
The road trip. They flew in from Enugu this afternoon, and the boss was waiting for them in Lagos. Took them straight to Abeokuta. As we speak, they are in Abeokuta, and the guys were like that. Their league, that the season for Rangers. For all they've done this season, rest on this game.
Matchday 37.
Matchday 37 against Ikorodu United. This is Ikorodu United, and everybody, when you come to they say, no, it's Ikorodu, will get up points of them. But if you look at this Rangers team, the first third from week 1, when this season started in February, they've been around that top 3 position. So they are being where they are presently is not a fluke.
I know, and of course we cannot take away what Coach Imama has done with the team this season. Some of the Bobby Clement steps up when you need him. Chisom Ibuchilam is also playing good football. In fact, the entire Rangers team this season, and the state government stepped in when they needed to. Let's also take it to Rivers United. After the match ultimatum given to Coach Stanley Kuma, and they came to Ikorodu United to put their season back on track. After that, is catch me if you can.
Yeah, the greatest undoing of Rivers United is that they've been very poor on the road. They've been very, very poor on the road. Games that you expect them to at least get something of that. Worst case scenario, get a draw. They've been dropping points, and that's what is counting against them. But take nothing away from this Rivers United team. Very strong, very solid, very solid team. This was a team that was struggling the first part of the season, and to see them where they are presently, almost smelling this, I think it's a very big achievement for them. But when you get to this level, you think that you can go one better.
That's all you need, and then it gets so difficult. I'll let you understand how difficult it is, Alfred. Let's look at the league table.
All right.
Look how close and tight it is. I keep telling people, tell me a league that is this competitive. Enugu Rangers are on top of the table with 57 points. Rivers United follows with 56 points. Wiki is
2 points.
My goodness.
Wiki of 54. So between if FC find you by in 4th position,
with 52.
Everybody, and the good thing about all of this the first 3 teams are the ones that will get the reward at the end of the day. The first 2 teams are played in the CAF Champions League, while the 3rd team play in the CAF Confederations Cup. So there's so much to play for in all of this, and so like somebody asked me today, what if this result just gets to the end, to the last game? What will LMC do? Have 4 trophies and prepare for 4 presentations.
I'm sure you and I, we like that. It's good talking point for us. The league title going down the wire is lovely anywhere in the world. I just love this happening with our league. Let's leave the top now. Concentrate at the bottom.
Really tight there.
I'm very funny tight. Because I'm sure, Alfred, you didn't expect MFM to be here. Abia Warriors to be here.
Warriors. What did they carry last?
I don't know. This time it's looking like for a team that finished 2nd just last season.
I think the exodus of players from that Warriors team really destabilized. If you look at teams like Enyimba, teams like Sunshine Stars, other teams around in the league, you find players, Warriors players in all of these places. So the exodus really affected them. I think late in the day and of course you won't. The problem of money at the end of the day.
Take that away.
The problem of money at the end of the day. Cases of players protesting, going cap in hand, begging, and all of that. Players being owed and all of that. It's all about money. And one thing that Rangers, it seems like Rangers, have done this season. You've not heard of Rangers players telling you that they've not been paid for the 4-5 months.
Remember, there's a particular game Rivers United won. The governor called them together and said, "From now, anything you want," and that's good motivation.
Anything you want, we'll give you the money. The cash on the table, you get it, and that's what players want to hear.
Yes, this is business. This is their livelihood.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Alfred, look at this. Look at how tight it is.
Very, very tight at the top, at the bottom.
From Niger to
Ikorodu United confirmed Heartland against Canopilas. Now, the advantage for Heartland is that they will play this game at home. against
But we've
Kano.
seen teams go there and pick points and even beat them.
For Heartland, if you ask me what the problem really is, I cannot place my hands on it. This was a team that have played in the finals of the Champions League, and when they lost to 2% Mazembe some few years back. When it comes to tested players in the league, give it to Heartland.
That's right.
Have a lot of them. The likes of Chicago. Chinedu Efu, one time captain of Rangers International, because he captain now
That's
captain
true.
of Heartland. No, these are tested players.
Federation Cup experience, being in the final,
and all of that. So this, I'm really, really surprised that they are where they are. But you know one thing about this: when the season starts and you fail to pick your points,
that's the problem.
late in the day when you start rallying, it becomes very, very difficult. That's the case for Heartland. For Warri Wolves, all of the Exodus and money issues and the rest of them, just
affected
for MFM. Now they have an away game against Niger Tornadoes. They must get points from that game, because
Niger Tornadoes also need to win that game
to be sure of where they are. So it's really, really, really tight. From Niger Tornadoes down, that's from the 13th position down. Nobody is sure. Nobody
Warriors
is sure.
started so well. Was it because Coach Kennedy Boboye left?
They've started. The problems have been there even when Coach Boboye was around. Remember, he threw in the towel when they lost a home game, and he just say, "Hey, let me just take a walk. Perhaps that might just be the problem." And Dogo took over. Yes, 1 or 2 good results. The result against Enyimba, the rescheduled game, the week kind of helped them. That just